April 30th. Fucking what month is it? Yeah, April 30th. Yeah, 2021. We've got 4th place of last year's Mayhem, Tom Lindley.
That's
Ready
me.
for 2021. So Tom, give us a quick explanation of what Mayhem is.
Well, to be honest, I don't think there is any such thing as a quick explanation of Mayhem. To be honest, I'd need quite a bit more time, but essentially it's a productivity challenge. It's based on consistency, taking part in what we consider to be productive activities, and essentially trying to promote somewhat of a healthy lifestyle, although by doing that we're actually quite counterintuitively being overly productive, which is pretty unhealthy if you ask me.
Nice and quick.
Yeah, quick explanation.
So, last year we talked about you coming 4th place. What kept you behind in the competition?
Well, to be honest, I don't think what kept me behind, to be honest. I think it was, in all honesty, more so to do with the other people getting too far ahead.
But what kept you behind last year?
Well, to be honest, I think the main reason I was so far behind last year was mainly to do with my complacency. I didn't quite think that the lads who were taking part had it in them to beat me as a productivity beast. Turns out, it was a very humbling experience, and this year I'm coming back better and stronger.
What did you enjoy most about last year's competition?
Oof. The thing I enjoyed most was probably the regular naps that I took on a daily basis, simply because it was the only bit of peace and quiet that I actually got away from the productivity. So yeah.
What did you enjoy least about last year's competition?
The thing I enjoyed the least was probably just having to speak with you lads the lads every day, because after a certain period of time listening to Joe Elsey talk about how we were going to win the competition, and it actually ending up coming 3rd, it was quite infuriating. So yeah.
So there's not been a punishment announced this year. What are your thoughts on this?
I think the punishment last year was firm but fair. This year, I think that it's not on the top of my worries, simply because you learn from your mistakes. I learn from my mistakes, and I'm not losing this year.
As we've said before, you did come last year. So what was it like to be the first loser?
The first loser, you know what the great man Mr. McGregor once said, gracious in victory, humble in defeat. I'll repeat those words out of my own mouth.
So, give us a prediction for how you think it will go this year.
This year I think Painter will probably start off pretty hot off the blocks, no pun intended with his hair there, but I think he'll soon burn out, no pun intended, and I'll probably come up the rear, no pun intended, and take the title at the end of the month.
A lot of puns there. How about you give a message to your opposition?
Painter, you may have won it last year, mate, but you've had the crown now. I'm coming for that. Watch this space.